Hello again, ladies and gentlemen.
Go waste of time.
What do you guys think about Tesla's new truck?
It's so fucking future. Or wait. No. I said that wrong. I spelled late 90s wrong.
That's not even late 90s, dude. That's like late 80s.
Yeah, late 80s. I'll throw up a picture.
I'm pretty sure that's the
episode,
same. That's the same car Arnold Schwarzenegger drove in the original Total Recall.
I think I've seen that meme, actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, somebody mentioned that it looks like the Warthog from the first Halo game, and I can kind of see that too, with the wheels and everything.
All pixely like it too. I kind of looks like he was going for Mandalorian, DeLorean, the Back to the Future car, mixed with
somebody
Doom
said that too. Yeah, it's funny. When they announced it, I guess we were told, somebody told us that the windows are bulletproof, and they threw like a metal ball at the window and it shattered. So yeah, so much for the bulletproof there, I guess. But
so long as it's small caliber.
Here's the thing about bulletproof. Let's break it down into science. Bulletproof windows don't like if you were to be shot, you're sitting in your car and you get shot, it's gonna shatter and spider all the way up. The only thing that makes it quote unquote bulletproof is how many layers of glass are actually there, because it just catches the bullet. You're not going to be able to see out the window, but the bullet didn't hit you.
Right.
So there's a big misconception with even bullet resistant like side panels and stuff, if they claim that this is, because I think they did, that the metal body is bullet resistant as well. It's still going to shatter and crack and stuff. It's just not going to let that stuff in. I don't think for the showing they would have had bulletproof windows and stuff, because that's heavy, man. That is really heavy. Like when you bulletproof a car out all the way, you got to put a new chassis in it, you got to put new suspension, all that good stuff, because it's you're adding probably a half ton of weight just in protective materials.
Yeah, I didn't think about that.
Like you're not going to be able to roll the windows down if it was 100%.
The door would be super heavy, I would think. Yeah.
Like, I don't even see how the doors open on that thing. It honestly just kind of looks like a box car brought to life. Like, I'm pretty sure I got that same car in a Happy Meal when I was like 8.
You probably did.
Yeah, like it does not look functional. It doesn't look finished. Where are the headlights?
You guys won't agree with me, but I like it. I don't necessarily like the all the aesthetics with it, but the inside has a Formula One steering wheel, a granite countertop for the dash.
See, I haven't seen anything on the inside. I am sure the inside looks incredible.
Why does it have a granite countertop for it?
Because you spent that much on an electric car, so
you can make a nice gourmet sandwich while you're on your way to.
Here's something that is impressive. If you get the all-wheel drive, which consists of 4 motors, so one for each tire, it goes 0 to 60 in 2.5 seconds.
All right, so Whiplash.
Is that
insane. What they called the truck? The Tesla Whiplash?
That does sound badass, though. I mean, the more I see it and look at it, I guess, the more it does kind of grow on me. And if you think about it, this, like you mentioned earlier, it looks like the car that Arnold Schwarzenegger drove in the first Total Recall back in the 80s. This is what they thought the future was going to look like in those old movies. And Elon Musk is trolling everybody and actually making those vehicles into reality. And I kind of like that, actually. Like, it's pretty awesome.
Now.
I mean, you know what? I was thinking you can make a sandwich on the dash because you don't have to drive the thing.
Right.
You just plug it into the GPS. You could sit there. You could open up a Subway in your car.
I mean, yeah. Let Johnny Cab take the wheel, and you've got this.
That'd be like the new Uber. It'd be like the Uber Eats, except they don't deliver food to you. They make you food on your way to your destination.
How cool would that be? Like you got a hibachi grill right in front of you while you're going somewhere.
Inside your car? Yeah, dude.
We already have an obesity problem in America. We don't need
The lizard people, owned by the Federation of Mark Zuckerberg, are pissed because he is smarter than them.
I gotta say, the semi, I'm not really feeling the design of the semi that he released. It looks like a motorcycle helmet on wheels. I mean, that's what this. Yeah. Maybe it's that the pictures that we have released right now, everything's silver. It still doesn't look finished. Maybe paint that black. So how is this a truck then? Like, what are you hauling inside of that? It just looks more like it looks more like a car. That does not look like a truck.
It's so this vehicle is super huge. This is a half-ton truck we're looking at right here, and it has the towing capacity that doubles an F-150.
Wow. Okay. It still looks goofy. I'm sorry. Yeah. It can be cool all at once. It still, I mean, it looks like the car I would pick in a video game if I was to play a futuristic racer, but I don't really see myself driving that on actual streets. So is that thin line at the top of the front, is that the actual headlight? Or is that just light reflecting off of it?
That is the actual headlights.
That's almost too future. It looks like if you put some blue or green neons on that thing, you'd look like you drove it out of on. Like, it's too future. I can't handle how future it is. I don't hate it. I don't hate it as much as I did when I first saw it. So I guess, yeah, it has grown on me a bit. I still don't really see myself. I couldn't see myself behind the wheel. Maybe if I was a Japanese anime character.
Yeah, but you and Cammy could be banging in the back, and it could be taking you to Burger King to.
Does it actually have room in the back for that?
Like, yes.
It does not look like it. The pictures from the outside look like I would be very cramped in that thing.
So it's two.
Like a Ferrari has more backseat space than that thing.
Here, I got a picture. It's 2 bench seats.
Whoa.
And then see the little Ferrari or the Formula 1 steering wheel.
It looks like the inside of a PlayStation. That's really interesting.
The granite countertop for the dash. Oh.
Is this actually for civilian use, or I could see this as a military vehicle? Like, it looks like a stealth bomber on wheels.
$39,000, man.
Wow. I mean, what do you have to put down to pre-order it? Can I put $5 on it? Just pay the rest when it comes out. Do they do it like GameStop? Can I trade in my old car for credit? If you get one, I'll go for a ride. Then I'll really judge. I'll either give it the seal of approval or the seal of denial. As it stands right now, it's too future for me.
Whenever he did the showing, a lot of YouTubers got a 1-minute test ride in it. And that's how I seen all the inside and stuff. The more pictures that I'm looking at it, the more I seriously am thinking about it.
I'd be about it, but it just doesn't look like it fits in our world right now. Like, that looks like the DeLorean came from the future.
We got to start somewhere, man.
It's true.
I'm really surprised he hasn't done any prosthetics. Like, that's something that I've been waiting on. Because I will accidentally go get my arm chopped off.
I mean, this could lead to RoboCop. I mean, that looks a lot like the RoboCop car too, and essentially that's what RoboCop was just one big prosthetic.
What, he had like his brain and one lung and his lips?
Yeah, essentially his face and
one hand.
Nope, they lost the hand. They took the hand off. In the original, they did. In the new one, they should have, but they didn't. Which we're not going to talk about. That was a complete letdown. So much of a letdown that they're actually doing a true sequel to RoboCop, the old school 80s RoboCop, and I am very excited for that.
Nice.
And if Peter Weller comes out of retirement and plays RoboCop again, I will die happy because he's the only RoboCop to me. The guy that took over in RoboCop 3 and in the for TV movies was not good. Pretty sure the old school RoboCop cartoon, like the car he drove in it, looked exactly like that. For all we know, that's where he's getting his designs from, is just old 80s sci-fi cartoons. Like, he didn't actually design these. He just, watched a old school 80s cartoon and was like, yep, that's the car I'm making. Let me look at all the vehicles that G.I. Joe drove. Yep, we're doing it. I don't know. Like, I don't really see myself driving it, but maybe my kids will drive it when they. If you look at all the cars that we were driving now, or at least that were popular, were just kind of rehashes of old cars. Like, remember when they re-released the Volkswagen Beetle? You hadn't seen one since the 60s, and then they brought it back and made it look all 90s and 2000s, and I think it was Elon. I recall seeing one that essentially was just a plane that's wings folded up and you could drive around on the landing gear. I'm scared of some of the people that are driving on the roads. If they're allowed airspace, oh my God. I don't know. Sometimes you need the, a local point of view, so, yo, Muskie, hit us up.
We'll come waste your time.
That's right. We'll do it right. Oh my God, dude. We would actually have viewers or listeners.
I wonder if he's made a motorcycle. We'll never do motorcycles. Well,
honestly, I'm kind of glad about that. Motorcycles are dangerous, Travis. You shouldn't own one.
You're not taking my motorcycle away.
I'm just saying,
right.
If one of Elon's self-driving cars happens to not see you and hits you while you're on your motorcycle, you're flying off of that bitch.
And I'm getting paid a lot of fucking money.
If you live, leather ain't preventing a broken back. All I'm saying.
Yeah.
Just don't rev it up real loud when you pass by.
The pop rev.
I'd really hate that. Try to sit down and watch something, and all of a sudden, fucker.
Damn him.
Yeah. Why do they try to make them louder? They actually go out of their way to try to make their fucking motorcycles louder. I hate that. How can I be as obnoxious as possible? I know. Let's go up 5 decibels. Sorry, it's becoming a Joe Hates Everything episode. I'm sorry. Right on. Well, I would like to thank all of our listeners for stopping by and wasting their time with us. You guys are awesome. You guys keep this going. So make sure you smash that like button, ring that bell, subscribe, and tell your friends, because you really just can't have enough time being wasted.
It's endless.
From all of us here at Wasting Time, love ya.
We will see you next time.